Welcome to my comprehensive HTML course for absolute beginners. This course has 10 lessons that will take you from zero to HTML expert. Before we start, I would really love it if you could like this video, subscribe to my channel, and click the bell icon to be notified of future videos. This genuinely supports me and fuels the growth of this channel, which will allow me to keep producing great and free educational content for all you guys. Now, having said that, let's jump straight into lesson number 4. The learning objectives of this lesson is to 1. Use paragraph elements successfully. 2. Understand spacing and layout of paragraph elements. 3. Use text formatting tags. And 4. Use attributes to change the style of the text. Okay, so paragraph elements uses the p tag. It is one of the most important and frequently used tags in HTML. Each paragraph starts a new line on the web page, so 2 paragraph elements will always start a new separate line. You cannot change the display by adding extra spaces between words or weird spacing between lines in your code. They will not show, so you will not be able to, for example, write haikus or poetries with the paragraph element. You will have to write each line with a new paragraph, but you will not be able to use special spacing. However, you can use the BR and HR tags, which stands for line break and horizontal line, to separate lines and paragraphs from each other. Okay, so let's code some paragraphs together. Okay, so for example, paragraph I go to school. Let's see what that looks like on the web page. So it's just a line. Okay, let's say you want to add a new sentence. I go to school every day because it is required. Okay, so here you can see that the 2 paragraphs both started a separate new line. So they don't follow each other even though they follow each other on the text editor. So each paragraph element takes a separate line. So in order to make them join together in the web page, you just have to make it into one paragraph like this. And now it should join as one sentence. Okay, great. Now let's write a text that is a bit longer. So let's do lorem, which will give us some lorem ipsum text. Let's make it easy for us to read. Okay, so let's see what it looks like. Okay, great. So let's say we want to put a line break between Ching Elit. So here you put BR, and let's say we also want a horizontal line after between these 2 paragraphs. So HR. Okay, now let's see what this looks like. So great, there's a horizontal line, and after Elit there is a line break. Awesome. So now let's go a bit further. So now there's also something called text formatting ads. So you can make text, certain words or phrases bold in italics, underline them, put a mark through them to highlight them, and even cross out words using the B, M, U, mark, and delete tags. So let's try and do this on the paragraph we've just written. Let's make the word dollar sit bold. So we would type B here, and we put the closing tag after the phrase we want bolded. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Okay, so now it's bolded. What if you want it in italics? That's also quite simple. Okay, it's in italics. And what if we wanted this phrase deleted? Let's see what it looks like now. Now you can see a line goes right through it. That's great. Okay. And we can also, if that wasn't enough, we can further edit our text by using attributes. So certain attributes of paragraphs includes editing their style, like their font family, the font color, the font size, etc. So let us change font, the font of this paragraph. So you would put the attribute style and you would type font family. And let's make this font family Franklin Gothic Medium. Okay, now let's see what this looks like. Okay, so as you can see, the font of this paragraph changed. And previously we did say that poetry on HTML coding is quite difficult since the paragraph element does not conserve the line breaks and the spaces between words, like here, this weird spacing between lines. None of this is preserved. So as you see here, all of this nice poem becomes just one line, very boring. So if you wanted to actually preserve the line spacing and the spaces between words, there's actually a special element that you can use, and it's called pre, and that's short for preserve. So you can type this, and now you'll see the poem is preserved perfectly. Great. Okay, well, I hope that makes sense. And now we should do some practice questions. So for the practice questions, here. So create 3 paragraphs and use a different font for each paragraph. Make 3 of the words bold and italic and highlight 2 of the words. And also make a poem and preserve the weird spacing and line orders. Definitely comment below how you found these exercises below, and we can help each other out if it was difficult. Great. So that's it for lesson number 4. So if you enjoyed lesson number 4, please remember to like this video, subscribe, and click the bell icon to be notified of new videos from this channel. You will have my eternal gratitude if you do so, and I hope to see you in lesson number 5.